Today's obituaries are brought to you by Moss Service and Hanceville Funeral Home. Graveside services for Linda Catherine Wadley Smothers, age 83 of Coleman, will be at 3 p.m. today at Sardis Baptist Church Cemetery. The Reverend Mackie Watts will officiate. Moss Service is directing. The family will receive friends from 1 to 2 p.m. today at the funeral home. Funeral services for Joseph Lee Neighbors Sr., age 49 of Falkville, are incomplete and will be announced at a later time by Coleman Funeral Home. Mr. Neighbors passed away yesterday at his residence. Funeral services for Zachary Chase Sharpton, age 23 of Coleman, will be at 2 p.m. tomorrow at Coleman Funeral Home Chapel. The Reverends Ray Latham and Butch Sharpton will officiate burial in New Hope No. 1 Cemetery. Coleman Funeral Home directing. Mr. Sharpton passed away Wednesday at his residence. Visitation will be from 5:30 until 9 p.m. tonight at the funeral home. Interment for Earl Delane Willis, age 70 of Coleman, will be Monday at Meadow Lawn Cemetery in Enterprise, Alabama. Coleman Funeral Home is handling arrangements. Mr. Willis passed away on Wednesday at his residence. Visitation will be 6 to 9 p.m. tonight. And those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hanceville Funeral Home.
Welcome to Today on 2, brought to you by Premier Bank, broadcasting live, channel2coleman.com, anytime you want to watch us. A beautiful Friday morning, the day before Oktoberfest.
That's right.
Looking for all sorts of activity getting started tomorrow. Of course, high school football tonight, a lot of good ball games coming up. You saw the schedule there a few minutes ago. Let's start with the weather. Is Tropical Storm Karen headed our way? Our weather brought to you by Mitch Smith's Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. The almanac for the 4th of October, the average high temperature is 79, the record high 95 in 1925. The average low is 55, the record low 36 in 1987. Sunset this evening, 8 minutes before 7, and sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:19. There is the tracking map for Tropical Storm Karen. Expected to hit Alabama maybe tomorrow or more likely on Sunday.
Oh my goodness.
So that is one of the reasons why the percentage of rain in our forecast, also bringing in cooler weather. But I also want to point out snow activity in Wyoming and the Dakotas. They're talking up to 18 inches of snow, Paige.
Wow.
In October, and severe storms moving across Iowa, thunderstorms and tornadoes. You can see in the bottom part of the satellite picture the tropical storm. So a lot of interesting weather around the country. Let's see, I think we have one more map. There we go. And our forecast for today calls for a slight chance of showers this afternoon, otherwise mostly sunny. Should be a good night for football tonight with a high of 83. Partly cloudy tonight, low of 64. Tomorrow, sunny, breezy. Again, a slight chance of rain in the afternoon, a high of 87 tomorrow. Then Sunday, we'll see the outer parts of the tropical storm. It looks like 80% chance of rain on Sunday, high of 76. Monday, 74. Tuesday, 76, and back around 80 on Wednesday and Thursday. So keep an eye on the tropical storm. It has slowed down, but sometimes they pick up speed going through the Gulf of Mexico.
Right.
Well, let's see. Are you ready for brats?
Oh, yes.
And sauerkraut?
Good German food.
Yes. Oh, I try to go somewhere at least once a day.
Okay.
Starting tomorrow. And a lot of the restaurants, of course, the fest hall area, they serve food every day. And oh, what a fun time it is. A lot of good entertainment.
Oh, yes.
Starting tomorrow.
That's right.
At the Fest Hall area. So anyway, we'll keep you up to date next week with what's going on each day. They have a new item tomorrow. The local microbrewers will be having a tasting, as I understand it, that you can try homemade beer.
Oh, wow. Okay.
At the Fest Hall area tomorrow. Whether you have the nerve to try what somebody else brewed in the backyard, I don't know. But anyway, that's all part of Oktoberfest. Let's check our Facebook friend of the day for today.
Our Facebook friend of the day today is Kim Parker Weaver, and she likes the Comedy Club and American Picker. So thank you, Kim, for being our Facebook friend. And you will receive one large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue.
And this is Politics. That's Politics on Friday. Who's our guest?
Our guest today is Mayor Kenneth from Hanceville.
And he will be here with the political panel. We'll turn things over to them in just a little bit. Coming up next, we'll try to give away some prizes with our Know Your Merchant ads.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
Let's see what we have to give away for today for our prizes. We have the KSW colored salts, which are available at Rumor's Deli and at Gelato Joe's, and we have 2 of those great big cupcakes from Frosting's Bakery. Those are the prizes for today. Here we go with our merchant ads. Pay close attention. Starting with Cotton State Barns of Cullman, where you can buy or rent to own carports, play sets, utility trailers, and storage buildings. No credit check, you're approved. Located on Highway 278, just west of the interstate.
And the Busy Bee Cafe, it's home of the original breaded burger. Come and check out their dinner hours on Friday and Saturday from 2 to 9. They have live music and great location.
Earl's Body Shop, voted best towing service. They do towing, large and small, local or long distance, as well as auto body repair, located on Highway 31 North.
And a new fitness facility in downtown Cullman is called Be Fit. It's right next to Bernard's Gallery. It's only $50 per month. There's no contract required, and membership includes a certified personal trainer.
Tires for Less, more than just tires. They do minor engine repair, oil changes, replace shocks and brakes. See Greg and Mike and all the guys at Tires for Less, Highway 31 North.
And Mr. Hicks Menswear, they're the Reader's Choice Award winner for men's clothing. They're now offering suits made to your measurements. They have business men's regular sizes, big and tall sizes, and a 1/3 off pinpoint striped shirt.
Borden Family Pharmacy, Cullman's leader in adult immunizations. They have vaccines for shingles, pneumonia, whooping cough, as well as flu shots and flu mist for children. No appointment is necessary.
And diamonds for all occasions are at Doug Doggett Jewelers right now. They have some new lines coming in, and that's why you shop at Doug Doggett Jewelers on Compass Way.
Pumpkin Pie Blizzard is back through the month of October. That's the Blizzard of the month at Dairy Queen, of course. Home of the $5 lunch. That is Dairy Queen in Cullman.
And Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue, they have their new football tailgating packs for only $50 for the small pack, and that includes all the things that you see on the screen. So go visit Mad Dog Mike's.
And there we go with some of our merchant ads. Question for today is about Mullins Body Shop. In the ad, we mention 4 of the people who work at Mullins Body Shop. Tell us the name of just one, not counting Sonny. Sonny doesn't count because everybody knows Sonny. Tell us the names of one of the other 3 people in the ad in the Mullins Body Shop ad. Our phone number is 256-734-7399. We have KSW colored salt and 2 cupcakes from Frosting's Bakery. And we'll take our phone calls right after we watch Money Matters, brought to you by Premier Bank.
Hi, I'm Eddie Bedard. I'd like to talk to you today about purchasing a new or used car. What I'd suggest, if you're interested in looking at one, kind of come in and see your local banker, talk to them. Most banks require a down payment. It depends on the terms, new or used cars, but your local banker can fill you in, take you through the steps that you need. They'd be glad to work with you on it and try to keep everything local if you can. This has been Money Matters, brought to you today by Premier Bank of the South.
And I believe that we have someone who knows the answer to our question for today. Hello, who's calling?
This is Charlotte.
Hi, Charlotte. From where are you calling?
Coleman.
All righty. Name one of the employees at Mullins Body Shop, not counting Sonny.
Sonny, Stacy, Beth, or Jim.
Oh, you know all of them. Way to go, Charlotte. Thank you. Yes, Sonny, Stacy, Beth, and Jim are in the Mullins Body Shop ad. Let's look at that ad and the rest of our merchant ads right now. Starting with Auto Tech, located on the County Road 1354 in Vinemont. That's between Ridgecrest Community Church and the Super Saver Auto Tech Repair and Service.
And Mullins Body Shop, you've counted on them for over 50 years for auto body repair and towing, and you can count on them today. Call Sonny, Stacy, Beth, or Jim at Mullins Body Shop.
Yates Chance Christian Bookstore says prices are falling. They have a big sidewalk sale going on right now, with t-shirts, Bible covers, and gifts all available at reduced prices. Remember, all occasion cards and books too.
Brown & Company Beverages, they are a specialty wine and beer store. There's a taste of fall, and there are seasonal beverages in stock like Oktoberfest and Pumpkin. There are also wine and beer tastings.
Rodney G's Hickory Grill, featuring a full bar, barbecue, hot wings, a large menu, everyday food specials, located on Main Avenue Southwest.
And Deb's Bookstore is your hometown bookstore just down the road. Browsers are welcome and gift certificates are available. Used books are half price every day, and new books are 20% off every day at Deb's Bookstore.
Grand Point Pharmacy American Pharmacist Month is this month. Know your pharmacist, know your medicine. Grand Point Pharmacy on Highway 31 North, just north of 157.
And fitness opportunities are available at the Coleman Wellness and Aquatic Center. They have a 6-lane competition pool, a full fitness center, complete with cardio equipment and weights, and day passes are available.
And Baldwin Counseling Center can help you with weight loss, individual and family counseling, lifestyle coaching. Dr. Howard Rogers is the man to talk to. Call for an appointment today. And those are the merchant ads we have. We do have some birthdays to tell you about. People celebrating on the 4th of October.
On this Friday, Austin Mullins, Hunter Bailey, and Aubrey Edmondson celebrate. On Saturday, Glenna Lambert celebrates. And now it's time for our drawing for our ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
Okay, let's see if we can give away the cake from Dairy Queen. Our winner this week is Glenna Lambert. Glenna's birthday is tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
All right, and let's see, no anniversaries to talk about. We'll continue with our community billboards and the weather right after this.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Community billboards are brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. And the Oktoberfest dinner at St. John's Church will be Monday, October 7th from 5 to 7. There will be lots of yummy Oktoberfest food served, and it's only $10. And the Coleman Oktoberfest events for October the 5th will be Oktoberfest Car Show at Depot Park from 8 to 3, the Volksmarch Self-Guided Tours from 8:30 to 10:30, opening ceremonies are at 11, and there's a block party from 1 to 11 p.m. And the Pilot Club is selling pecans right now. Preserved pecans are available through the month of October with the Coleman Pilot Club. You can purchase pecans from any member. For more information, please call 256-734-2831. And our community billboards are brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. If you have a billboard that you would like to send to us, please email it to channel2coleman@gmail.com, fax it to 734-7680, or be a friend on Facebook, Channel 2 Coleman.
The weather forecast brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. It will be mostly sunny today. Slight chance of a shower this afternoon, high of 83. Partly cloudy tonight, low around 64. Tomorrow, sunny and breezy. Again, a slight chance of rain with a high of 87.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Guten Tag. It's Oktoberfest time in Cullman County, and that means 9 days of great food, 9 days of great music, 9 days of great fun. Events take place all over Cullman County, but the center of Oktoberfest is here at Farmers Market at Fest Hall Market Plaza. There's so much going on. Get your complete schedule of events right now at www.cullmanoktoberfest.com. Print it out and make your list of events you don't want to miss. Come join us for the great food, music, and community celebration during Oktoberfest. Don't miss it.
That's politics. Tom Burleson, Tom Drake, and I want to welcome the good mayor from Hanceville, Kenneth Neal. Thank you, Kenneth, for coming.
There's one thing about Kenneth Neal. He's not afraid to come on TV.
I thought he was weak to
no, he'll come on and reveal to you what's happening in Hanceville.
Yeah, not all
the places are not like that.
Well, plus y'all promise that y'all shave about 50 pounds off of me and make me look slim and trim.
We appreciate you coming.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. What a time to be a mayor of a municipality in a budget crunch situation like that.
Absolutely. It's our council has worked diligently. There's been many nights we've worked till 10 o'clock working on the budget and crunching numbers. And you know, our problem in Hanceville is not that anything has just happened. It's over a point in time. We don't have a good cash flow.
Yeah.
And So this time of year, when there's not a lot of revenue coming in, we're always in a budget.
Well, you've also, Kenneth, you have passed an ordinance dealing with the new right to carry law, right? And how police can approach people that they may think is suspicious. You know, television is always better when you've got sound.
Sure. I thought y'all just invited everybody to hear me talk.
Oh, gosh. So, tell us about that. Are you, obviously, for you to pass an ordinance, you've had a situation or situations that involve someone parked near a business and just...
Well, it's based on a Supreme Court decision. I don't remember the state that Chief Long had cited, but it basically means that you have to identify yourself. And if the police approach you, and they should have some reasonable suspicion to approach you to start with, not just to walk up and aggravate you, but you know, in the past, you basically could walk up to somebody and ask for ID, and they basically didn't have to give you any. So, you know, I'm a gun man. I like guns. I've got guns everywhere at my house. But you know, you got to be practical too. So that's really not just absolutely dealing with the gun situation. It's more in a identification purposes. That ordinance was.
You know, in this right to carry law that they passed, I've only seen one person who wasn't. I don't believe he was an agent or a policeman or a deputy, but he came into a Jack's restaurant and had a pistol on his hip.
Right. It's alarming to a lot of people. There's so many shootings around, but that's something typically you haven't seen here. And when somebody walks in, it's a little bit alarming to some people to see some guy. You know, of course, y'all know I'm a retired Coleman policeman, and I personally wouldn't do it if for no other reason. Tactfully, if somebody comes into a business shooting and I have my gun, I don't want them to see my gun. I want to be the guy in the corner that takes care of business, and they have no idea where it comes from.
Right.
So I've got some real mixed emotions on this open carry law. I guess some folks think they need to do that, and that's their right, I guess, to do that. But I just don't think. I like the element of surprise. So, and I do think that you know, probably the only way you're going to stop a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. Unfortunately, it's come to that this day and time. But I guess that's about all I got to say about that.
Well, let me ask you this: with a partial government shutdown, has it affected your municipality?
No, we've continued to work, and there are a couple. Well, I'll say it hasn't. There's a couple programs that we deal with. The 1033 program, where that we get just like the City of Coleman, we get the free military equipment for our police department. That's been closed down. So we're froze at this point with that program. So, but very minimum.
You know, the issue has been for the past 2 weeks, one of the major issues in Coleman County has been the skyrocket cost of Duck River Dam. How much do you depend on the City of Coleman for their water?
Well, we do get some water from the City of Coleman right now. I'm not sure exactly what percentages that is. And that was a concern of mine 10, 12 years ago. I was chairman of the Hanceville Water Board, and the city came to us at that time, and we talked about it, and they wanted us to sign a 30-year contract. And it was stated back then that water rates would go up about 68%. And I looked down the table and I said, ladies and gentlemen, we need to find another source. And I'm not kicking the City of Coleman. I'm sure those guys, and I love them to death. They're great people, and they work great with me. But they do what's best, they think, for their citizens, and I've got to do what I think is best for ours. And in the southern end of the county, there are a lot of poor people. 80% free and reduced lunches at Hanceville Elementary. Now, that tells me there's a lot of poor folks down that way.
80%?
Yes, sir, 80%.
Wow.
So I don't know. I don't know what the answer is for the city or for the county. I don't know if that was a good choice or not. We have currently one well, and the water department actually several months ago drilled another well, and believe it or not, hit salt water. So
salt water?
Yes, sir.
How does that happen?
I have no idea.
It's in the ground, I guess.
It was salt water, and so it wasn't a good well. So I understand. Of course, in Hanceville, the water board is a separate board. It's a separate. We appoint the board members, and then those board members make the decisions. But I do know that they're in negotiations. May have wrapped it up with the town of Bluntsville to get some water, and I've been pushing for years for them to go ahead and drill another well, and that's a slow process, but we just have to do what's best for our citizens.
And you have ample amount of water now for the citizens?
Well, our well won't provide all of our needs. For instance, years ago, Wallace State was on Hanceville water, and because we couldn't provide the kind of pressure that they needed, they get their water from Johnson's Crossing, which, of course, Johnson's Crossing gets theirs. I'm not sure if they buy from the city of Coleman or Coleman County, but all in Coleman County initially comes from the city. So,
yeah. You've lost one of your police officers, right? Because the funding went away. We're having to tighten the budget. A few months ago, I read that you were moving one away from maybe one of the units.
From CNET, yes.
Yeah.
What we done, we're actually down 2 policemen from where we were 2 years ago. We currently have 10 officers. That's with the chief, and we have 8 patrolmen, and we have an investigator and the chief. And it's been a fight to try to keep that staffing, and I told the council the other night, I said, look, I've been a policeman for 30 years, and I can tell you at this point, if we cut the police department anymore, we're getting to a dangerous level that we may not have someone available to answer that 911 call. And so I think the council saw that and decided not to cut any further personnel, but it's tough. It's tough right now. Small town mayors, they have a tough job. They have a tough job because sometimes when you want something done, you got to roll your sleeves up and go do it yourself. But you just do the best you can.
They do a good job, Ken. They do a good job.
Judge, we're very proud of our street department. I tell you, you come to Hanceville, and we will compare our roads. We will compare the sides of our roads and our cleanliness to anybody. We keep our roads mowed. We keep it picked up. Unfortunately, we shouldn't have to do it on the state highways, but if you didn't, it'd be a growed-up mess. Yeah. So it would be.
They do a great job, and the police does a good job too. They're real courteous.
Well, we expect there was a lot of problems when I came into the police department, and I made some promises to folks to change some things, and we did. And the main thing now, there's accountability. Now, we don't want our police department mistreating anybody, but of course, I don't want my policemen mistreated either. Yeah. That goes 2 ways. But
they've been out at their house, and they've been very courteous about everything. Real nice, real helpful.
Have you finally stopped that bootlegging, by the way? I just
well, I decided I might continue since the economy so bad.
I thought that came under the right to carry, right?
But it wasn't that bad, it was just bad. It was not a thing.
Absolutely.
Oh, gosh. Let me see. We got about a minute left, Kenneth. Tell us about the plans and what your plans are for the future.
Well, we got great news week before last. Since I had been mayor for 4.5 years, we've really tried to get all the grants that we could, and one thing that finally hit was a sidewalk grant. We've got a grant for $107,000, and what happened probably 50, 60, 70 years ago, WPA done a lot of our sidewalks, and they just get to the middle of the street, and I don't know if they run out of money or if it was Friday or what the problem was, but they just stopped.
So this grant will actually tie in a lot of sidewalks, make loops, and had a lot of places that children and elderly folks had to walk down the road. So that will take care of that. The county come up several months ago, and we're going to tear up the old railroad bed, and they told me they had 900 loads of dirt and they'd put it where I wanted it. So we'd been trying for years to build a walking, a greenway trail from the rec center down to Veterans Park, down through the pasture alongside the creek, and with the county's help we were able to do that at a very minimum cost. And we also built a track around our C.W. Day Park. Got a little bit to finish up on it. So just a lot of great things are going on.
Thank you, Kenneth, for coming to see us today. So very
Thank you.
much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Kenneth.
Thank you.
Did a good job.
Thank you.
If you need a patch, you can come back.